So polar explorers from the heroic age of Antarctic exploration. Of course, you have Roald Amundsen, the first man to the South Pole, and also the first man to find the Northwest Passage. Then the legendary Robert Falcon Scott, who led an expedition to be the second man to the South Pole. But remember, the 5 of them did not get back alive. And then his former friend and fellow explorer of Antarctica, Ernest Shackleton. So let's learn about Shackleton, because you're going to be writing his diary starting today. He was born in Ireland, like my parents, in 1874, one of 10 children. In 1884, his family moved to South London. He went to school in Dulwich, and at 16, he joined the Merchant Navy. In 1901, Shackleton joined an expedition led by Captain Scott to try to be the first to reach the South Pole. They didn't reach it, but were just 400 miles away, so about 650 kilometers. He came home early due to an injury. Did this put him off? No. It only made him more determined to reach the South Pole himself one day. So in that picture, you can see Shackleton with Scott. So Shackleton's to the left and Scott's in the middle. 1907, a new adventure. Shackleton sailed to the Antarctic in Nimrod, Operation Nimrod. He got even closer, just 97 miles from the South Pole, so about 150, 160 kilometers. He turned back because food ran out. He could have kept on going and made it, but then what would have happened? Would he have got back alive? Probably not. Did this put him off? No. In the meantime, other explorers had reached the South Pole. Of course, we know who they are. Amundsen and his crew, and Scott. Amundsen from Norway was the first man to reach the South Pole. So he started to think up his next adventure. Obviously, reaching the South Pole had now been done. Shackleton decided to go further. He wanted to cross the Antarctic continent, which is 2,000 miles across, so about 3,500 kilometers. So he put up a notice in the newspaper which said, men wanted for hazardous journey, small wages, so small money, bitter cold, long months of complete darkness, constant danger, safe return doubtful, honour and recognition in case of success. Ernest Shackleton. So not a very attractive advert. Many men applied, which you'll find out, and many dogs would go on this adventure. Here are the names of most of them. So I just want you to look at the names of all of the dogs that they brought with them on this expedition. Choose one of the dogs. Imagine you had to adopt one of these dogs. So going by their names, choose one, and then I want you to click add response and just say which dog you chose and why. So it could be like, I chose Tim because Tim is my middle name, or I chose Spider because I love spiders. Okay, so I want to hear your perspective.